जयो राधा माधवा जयो कुंज बिहारी. Everybody sing. जयो गोपी जन वल्लभा जयो गिरिवर धारी जयो गिरिवर धारी. जयो गोपी जन वल्लभा जयो गिरिवर धारी जयो गिरिवर धारी. जयो यशोदानंदना जयो ब्रज जन रंजना. जयो यशोदानंदना जयो ब्रज जन रंजना. जयो यमुना तीर वनचारी जयो कुंज बिहारी जयो कुंज बिहारी. जयो यमुना तीर वनचारी जयो कुंज बिहारी जयो कुंज बिहारी. जयो राधा माधवा जयो कुंज बिहारी जयो. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jayo Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jayo Jayo Prabhupada. Naam Sankirtan ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Everybody chant after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna, everybody. I would like to welcome you all on the behalf of ISKCON Brooklyn, ISKCON New York Center to our Hare Krishna temple here. Thank you so much for being here. So, as I'm letting you know that on Tuesday, just after 2 days, we are going to celebrate one of the most popular or the famous festival in India. It's called Dashahara. Because this whole month, October and November, are going to be full of festivals. One festival after another. And it's a very, very pious and powerful month. It's called Kartika. Just around the corner, about to start. As Mataji has already informed you when it's going to start and what timing. So today I thought, because how many of you know about Lord Rama? 50-50 is there. Okay, there is a very, very powerful or holy book. It's called Ramayana. How many of you know it? Yeah, 50 people know it. So, because this book is so big, it is all talking about the Leela and the information the Lord, when he was on this planet, how he played his pastime. And whenever Lord comes on the planet, he doesn't just come only for playing. Okay? He has a special motive. What he does, while playing, he sends out the message to the whole world. How you can be in your Maryada. Maryada means how you can be in your boundary. Okay? And how you can live your life as a human. Because every species has their boundary. Human has his boundary, animal has his boundary, trees has his boundary, everybody has his boundary. But the problem is, without not having a proper knowledge of material and spiritual, we cross our boundary. And then what we do, we make chaos or havoc for us and for others also. Even though the Ramayana, if someone starts speaking, it wouldn't be finished in 30 days if we keep going on. That big it is. But I want to take a few lessons out of the characters of Lord Rama and whoever associated with him during his pastime when he was there on the planet. Physically. But still he is also here, even though not physically, but on his holy name, which we have already chanted for last 1 hour, 2 hours, I think since 4:30 we are doing it, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, as I tell you, that in every field there is an expert. If you go to the bank, there is an expert how you can take home loan. There is an expert how you can take personal loan. There is an expert how you can take many other loans. So everybody is an expert there in their field. But when it comes to spirituality, We don't need experts because we think we are self-sufficient to know everything. Is it possible? You require a teacher, an authority. We all have been to schools and colleges, yeah? We haven't studied whatever we are now, like doctor, engineer, pilot, or whoever we are now. We haven't studied everything by ourselves. We joined a recognized or authorized institution and we studied under an authorized teacher and we qualified ourselves. That's how to gain the proper knowledge. But in terms of spirituality, people really lack into this field here. Okay, Lord Rama's father, Dashrath, he was so powerful on the planet that nobody dared to come in front of him. His name was given to him Dashrath. Dasha means 10 and Rath means chariot. That his chariot can move in 10 zones. Like, we say north, south, east, west, up and down, then southeast, northwest, just like that. So all 10 zones, he was so powerful, he can conquer simultaneously in 10 zones. And he says in Ramayana, Chalat Dashanan Dol Tioni. Tioni means this earth planet. Whenever Maharaj Dashrath walks, this Tioni, this earth trembles on his feet. You can see the power of his spiritual strength and his material strength. He was such a powerful warrior. But he was lacking only one thing in his life. He was lamenting for it. And that was he had no children. He had no children. He was worried about, I am getting old now. So who's going to take care of my whole kingdom? I need some children. I need some son who after me can rule the world and carrying on the dharma or the kshatriya and protect the citizen. Because the citizen was going to left over alone without any king. So that was not the right thing. So what he did, he consulted with his spiritual master. His name was Vishishtamani. Yes, he consulted him and his mantri, his minister, Sumantra. He said, what are we going to do now? So they gave him the solution, you need to do some Ashwamedha Yagya. Some kind of a Yagya you have to do to get the son. By the blessings of the Lord, you will get some son over there. And by their consultation, by their good advice, he received 4 beautiful, powerful sons, and they were none other than the incarnation or the Lord himself. Lord Rama, Sankarshana, and Bharata, and Shatrugna. They were 4 powerful sons. He received that. So the point is, I want to make it that if you take the advice of the superior authority and don't act with your mental speculation, you will be successful in every field. Those people who wants to invest their money financially, where do they go? If they don't have a knowledge about the market, where do they go? Financial planner. Because he's expert in this field. He knows how the market will be moving, how the market will go down, what is the right time, when is the right time, and how much to spend and where to spend. Like equity is there, bond is there, dividend is there, so many other mutual funds are there. So he helps them and he also charges his fees. So in a similar way, to avoid any discrepancy or anything going to happen to you in the future, the beautiful way. Not now. Okay, there is an announcement. Mataji, Prabhuji, Devki Priya. Somebody is Devki Priya, their car is going to tow. The tow truck is outside. If you are here, I think Prabhu is there. Yeah. Thank you so much. So the point is, if you take the guidance and if you do your activity under some supervision, then you are protected. Because what will you get? First thing, you will get the good advice. And second thing, you will be blessed by your senior. Because when you do your exams or anything under your teacher's supervision, teachers blesses you. And third thing, you will get the protection. Protection from upcoming danger. Okay? And second thing, what we learned from the whole story of Ramayana, because Lord's pastime also tells don'ts and do's. What we should do and what we should not do in our life. So the second point what we learn, having a bad association, we will lose everything. We will lose our good fortune, we will lose our fame, we will lose our character, we will lose our wealth, we will lose everything if we are in the wrong association. And who is the example in Ramayana? Mantra. Mantra was a maid servant of Kekai. Lord Ram's father had many wives, but he had three prominent wives: Kaushalya, Kekai, and Sumitra. And Ram was the son of Kaushalya. But he was so dear to the stepmother Kekai. Kekai was so fond to love that since his childhood, she was only taking care of Ram. And everybody knows the love of Kekai towards Ram and the Ram loves toward Kekai. They cannot live without each other. That was the bonding of mother and son. Even though she was not the real mother, she was the stepmother, but she loved Ram more than her own child, which is Bharat. But due to the coronation time, she was spoiled and she was poisoned through the words into her ear by her maid servant, Mantra. She poisoned in such a way that Ram, just next morning, going to be coronated as a king, that Kekai asked her husband, kick Ram out. I want my son to be as a king. And whole citizen, even Ram, even the other mothers, a whole citizen of Ayodhya, they were all shocked. If somebody else has said, we can understand. But this lady, Kekai, who loved Ram so much since his birth, she could not even sleep without Ram. She has said that Ram has to be kicked out in the forest, like 14 years of exile. And top of that, her own son Bharata has to be coronated as a king. So that was happen if you have a good intelligence or anything very, very powerful, whatever good quality you have. But as soon as you come in the contact of bad association, everything gets spoils. We can see in our life, definitely, we are somewhere, we have many generations here, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. We can see somewhere in our life, we were being contacted with our bad association in some people, and that affected us so much into some bad habit. It could be smoking, it could be drinking, it could be many other things like playing pokers and many other things. And that sometimes those bad habits cost us throughout the whole life. Some people make good fortune. They can come out of those bad habits very quickly, but some take ages or some never comes out of it. So we need to be very, very careful, very, very careful that we should always have the association of like-minded people, those who are always helping us spiritually, especially. Because materially, how much can you enjoy the matter? It has a limit. But spiritually, once you get enlightened by the spiritual knowledge, you can go out of this material world which is full of suffering here. And second thing, Lord Rama teaches from his life that attachment to service is far superior than attachment to position. Three things. I say it again. Attachment to service is better than attachment to position. Lord Rama, through his personal example, he's teaching that how we should be always ready to serve the Lord or to serve our superior, especially our parents, especially our spiritual masters, or anybody who we are under doing some activity here. We must respect them. Because by doing that, we will be coming out with a better result. When Ram heard that his mother, Kekai, which is stepmother, she asked her husband to send Ram to 14-year exile and not to coronated him as a king, he didn't even show a tinge of unhappiness on his face. He was so sad, oh, Really, my mother wants me to do like this. I'm happy to serve her. I will fulfill her words. Because if it happens to us, we can see how much angry we would be. Mother, what are you saying? Tomorrow I'm going to be a king. And you are sending me to the forest for 14-year exile. That is not possible. You are not my mother. We will start abusing her. But Lord Ram, he knew that why it has happened. Because he has a purpose. If he could have lived in Ayodhya as a king, how can he give his darshan to the devotees who are doing austerity and penance in the forest? That's the other way to think like that. But Lord Ram did not say anything to his father. He did not say anything to his mother. Whoever came to advise Ram, disobey the order of your father, disobey the order of your mother, do this, do that. He says, no, I have given my words. I have to serve my parents. Whatever they ask me to do, I will happily do that. That's what we have to learn. When we are here in the spiritual movement and want to learn anything, want to do some service, we must attach to the seva, to the service, not to the position. Because positions are the thing, they come and go. If you are a temple president, for now, how long you going to be? Or how long have you been as a temple president or general manager or vice president? There were so many people served as a temple president or as a manager or whatever. So many lifetime. Now you got a chance. Now after you, there will be many more. If we are planning to go to spiritual world has only one thing, how to do service to the Lord. And this platform, this type of institution, this type of temple or organization, they provide you how to do the service to the Lord, because that's what you're going to do in the spiritual world for 24 hours. So it is a practice here. It is a complete practice here. If you do with this attitude, I guarantee you, your life will be 100% successful. And there will be no conflict with the organization, with the management, among the devotees, in your home or everywhere. Always look for the service, because with the service, you gain knowledge. With the service, you gain realization. With the service, you gain perfection. If a wife at home says to her husband, or husband says to her wife, I love you, I really so much I love you, I'm ready to do anything for you. He's just only doing lip service. But there is nothing in the action. So what kind of love it is? There is no meaning for the love. But when the husband or a wife, she cooks at home, she cleans the whole house, she takes care of the husband, she takes care of the children, she does so many things. By her action, husband gets pleased. And he does so many things for the wife that wife can't even think about it. Only because her service, she can please. Or his service, he can please her wife or to the whole family. And with our service, we can please our spiritual master or to the country, to the society, to anybody. If we have to show our love, don't do lip service, only just by saying it. Always come into the action. I tell you one beautiful story here. There was one sadhu in India. He was a dodgy person. He was just wearing a cloth of a sadhu, but he was not a sadhu. He just wanted money from the people. So he said, he went to the city and he saw there is one big rich man. He was sitting in his courtyard, at the front yard. And he says, let me do something with him, and I want some kind of a gold, some money, something. And he says, sir, you are such a pious person in the whole city. I have never ever seen such a pious-full person and such a handsome person like you. He says, oh really? He says, yes sir, believe me. He said to his wife, my dear wife, can you bring that gold necklace quickly? I have to give it to Sadhu. And Sadhu thought, oh my God, just by only one sentence glorifying the person, I'm getting a gold necklace. He said, let me give few more sentences. He says, sir, your house is one of the best and the bigger house in the whole city. He said, oh really? My dear wife, can you get bracelet? He said, oh yeah, that's fine. He said, wow, the things are working. It's really going on. And he says, my dear son, your whole family, your wife and your children and the property and the cars you have, no one has it throughout the whole history. Not even the past, not the present, and not it will be in the future. And he says, oh really? That's what you can see? He says, yeah. My dear wife, bring $2,000 million. Bring it out. And he was waiting. He says, sir, you ask your wife to bring something, but she hasn't come yet. He said, the way you did my lip service, I did lip service to you. So the point is, people wants to hear. People wants to get cheated. So that's how it happens to them. So we have to be very mindful. The things, if you say somebody, bring them into the action here. And always have positive attitude in all the circumstances here. Always. No matter what happens in your life. Because life is like a graph. Today you are in a good position. Tomorrow you won't be. And day after, again in a good position, again it won't be. As you can see, Lord Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Matas Parshas Tukonteya Sitoshna Sukha Dukadaha. So how you can make your unfavorable situation into a favorable situation, that only comes by the association of sadhu or a very bona fide spiritual knowledge. When Lord Ram heard that he has to go to forest, so his wife was also ready. And his younger brother was also ready. And as you know, who was his younger brother? Lakshmana. And he has been said his character was as an angry man. And why he was angry? Because he wanted to serve his elder brother, Lord Ram. And he doesn't want to see any kind of a shortcoming in service of his brother, because he knows he's right, the Supreme Personality Godhead himself, Lord Rama. So Lord Rama made him pacified. He says, my dear Sita, my dear younger brother Anuj, Lakshmana, I am very happy that you are so attached to me and you want to give me some comfort. But let me tell you the secret. He said, if I will become a king, okay, so I will be stuck in the whole management. I have to take care of the finance. I have to take care of this soldier. If any enemy attacks us, I have to go and fight with them. There's so many problems to run this whole kingdom. I'm pretty much sure those who are married people here, they know how difficult it is to maintain one house or one factory, one office or whatever. So much difficulty. He says, guess what? By the will of the God, we all three are going to the forest to have the association of sadhu. Yes! He said, where there will be no tension of looking after the finance. There will be no tension that anybody is going to, kill us. We will be removed by all the tension. We will have only darshan of the great sadhus in the forest. That was Lord Ram is teaching all of us how we can make our unfavorable situation to a very favorable situation and be always happy all the time. Who takes away the smile from our face? Who has a right? Who will answer me? Who has a right to take away the smile from our face? Sorry? Krishna? No way, it's you only. Only you can take away the smile from your own face. Nobody has a right. And that's what we do every day with ourselves. We need to make ourselves stronger with the right knowledge. Why do we punish ourselves if somebody does any stupidity? Why do we get angry? What for? That's what we have to learn. When Lord Ram comes to do any pastime on the planet or by any other incarnation, he has so many things to teach to the whole world. And he proved that. When he was for 14 years in the forest, he met so many sadhus. He pleases them. And how he pleases them? He rendered some devotional service to them as well. Because it's not like that. When you have a relationship with God, it's not only you are doing service to him. He is also doing service to you. When Lord Ram goes to some ashram, some sages ashram, some of their home, and he asks, oh my Lord, how can I serve you? He says, so and so demons and rakshasas, they are coming and they are obstructing all our sacrifice. Please protect us. He said, no problem, we can do the service. And he removes them from the planet. It's not like that only we do the service or we are eager to do service or please the Lord. Lord is also eager simultaneously to please his devotee. He's organizing or he's making the facility in a such a way in our life, or he's giving us an intelligence so we can come to this type of a spiritual atmosphere or in the association where we can hear about it, we can gain some knowledge and apply in our life, which is very, very important, and see the output, what comes out there. And other thing, lesson comes out, when Lord Ram was in the forest, when his third number brother, Bharat Maharaj, when he heard that his mother Kekai has sent his beloved elder brother to forest, he came to the forest to bring his brother back. He says, no, my brother, that position doesn't belong to me. My mother did wrong to you. She's supposed to be not doing this to you, but I don't know why she did it. But I asked forgiveness from her side, that just cause of me, because I was the cause, she was so attached to me. Just cause of me, she kicked you out of the planet, from the palace. Lord Ram said, no, no, brother, it was not yours. He said, no, I want to take you back to my sister-in-law, which is as good as my mother, and my other elder brother, Lakshmana. I want you, three of you, please come and be there, which is your rightful or your legal thing. He says, no, because I gave this promise to my father, Dashrath, and he's not here on the planet anymore. And he ordered me. Now I have to fulfill it. Lord says, you do one thing until I don't come, or until I don't finish my punishment, whatever, my duty in the forest, you rule the planet or Ayodhya on my behalf. And then after that, Bharata did not say a tinge. He says, Lord, if that's your desire, I'm ready to fulfill. But I also have one wish to be fulfilled. Do you mind doing that for me? He said, yeah, definitely. He says, I will rule the kingdom as a king, but as a servant. I want your shoes. I want your shoes. Kindly give me your shoes. I will worship them every day, and I will put them on the throne, and I will serve, and I will protect the whole kingdom as a servant. Lord says, okay, if that is your wish, so let it be. So Lord Ram gave him his paduka, his shoes, and he took his shoes on his head, and he walked all the way to Ayodhya and put those shoes on a throne, and he worshipped the whole day. That's what we have to do in our life. We have to keep aside all our stupid or mental desire, because nothing is aligned to the Vedic scripture. We have to keep them aside and fulfill the desire what Lord wants us to do. They are mentioned in Bhagavad Gita. They are mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. They are mentioned in Bible. They are mentioned in all other Vedic holy books there. We just need to do what? We need to take, we need to buy, we need to read every day, and we need to ask, or we need to do prayer. Kindly God, help me to understand your desire, what you really want me to do. If you do in such a way, and then see the magic happening in your life, everything becomes auspicious and pious, and you will become blissful in your whole day or whole life. Because fulfilling the desire of the lost is the whole goal of the servant like us. We have to do it here. And now the third is patience, determination, and enthusiasm. While performing our duty, we have to have these three things: patience, determination, and enthusiasms. Where do we learn this thing? Who is the character in Ramayana? Those who have read, they can help me out. Okay, there is a character, Lord Rama's very dear devotee. Her name was Shabri. I don't know how many of you know. When Shabri was a young lady, she went to her guru's ashram. She was being sheltered there. And her guru says, Ki Shabri, we all are going now because we are old and you are so young here. So we are about to leave our body. So we are going up in the Himalaya. You do one thing, this whole ashrama, this whole organization, whole house, we give it to you. You stay here and you perform your devotional service. And as a guru, I bless you that one day Lord Ram will come and he will give you his darshan. And that time she was very, very young, like 16, 17, 18 years old girl. That time very, very young. And when Lord Ram came, she was so old. She became like a hunchback. She was so bent like sea. Every day she was hoping, my Lord will come to my home. So when you hope in such a way that my Lord will come to my home today, what you do? You do preparation. You clean the whole house. You sprinkle with the water. You put the flowers on the path. You prepare nice food, nice prasadam. You offer, aarti, everything. Everything was ready. She was doing every day. Feel full patience, full determination, full enthusiasm, because she had a full faith on her spiritual master's word. One day, Lord will give you darshan. But she never lose her enthusiasm any single day or any single minute. Where 16 years old girl and where 80 or 100 years old woman. What a long gap. But she never complained that why my spiritual master has said this to me, why it's taking so long. No, she was full patient. We have to have patience. Because if something has come good to us, that takes time. If something is valuable, that takes time. Okay? Like dry fruits, pistachio, cashews, avocado. They're so expensive in the market. Why they are so expensive? Because it takes time to fructify. They are not easy. Avocado takes 15 to 18 years, 20 years time. Avocado tree. It takes so much time. Cashews are also like that. Pistachios are like that. That's why they are so expensive. So if something is valuable, that really takes time. You need to have the patience. Because patience makes you stronger. Not to be hurried for anything. Because Lord wants to see your eagerness. Are you really want to know me? Oh my Lord, we really want to see you. George Harrison's famous song, I really want to be with you. The Lord says, oh really? Is that so? Show me. Prove yourself. I want to test you. And that's what the test for the Sabri. She waited for so many, and she had full determination and full enthusiasm. That's what we have to do. If our spiritual master has said, if you keep chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra with full enthusiasm, patience and determination, and if you want to do service to the Lord every day, if it doesn't happen every day, you can do at home. It's quite pretty simple. Whatever you cook, offer to the Lord. Whatever charity you want to give, Lord's temple is there. Give something, sponsor something. Or you can just buy some of the books, spiritual books, give to your friends. Those who are struggling in their life. There's so many opportunities. You can engage yourself in the service of Allah. And one day, when the time will come to depart you from this world, then Krishna or Rama will come to take you back. But for that thing, you need to have patience, determination, and enthusiasms. And after that, another lesson from Hanumanji. Obstacles may come or it will come in our life. Do we feel challenge every day in our life? Or is it only me? All of us, we feel so many challenges. Challenges from the body, challenges from the mind, challenges from the other living entity, or challenges from the nature. There's so many obstacles are there to perform our devotional service. When Hanumanji, who is the dear servant of Lord Ram, he was asked by Lord Ram, could you please go to Lanka and search out that we have heard or we have got the right information that my wife Sita is being kidnapped and she has been kept there. So please go. And Hanuman says, yeah, definitely, my Lord. And he jumped from a mountain and he was flying. And when he was flying and he was above the ocean, he faced one demon. One demon, he says, oh my Hanuman, where are you going? He says, I'm going to see my mother. I have to find out. One, a bad guy or a demon. He kidnapped my mother Sita. So I have to go and find her. I said, oh really? He said, it seems you look so tired. How come? Why don't you just have a break here? Have some snacks, give a break for 5 hours, 10 hours. When you are okay, fresh, then you can fly again. He says, no. He says, until my mission is fulfilled, I will not sit. Let me finish my task. That is a great lesson what we learn. Anything, any task we are appointed to do, whether materially or spiritually, until it gets finished, don't stop or don't take break. It shows how much determination you have, because Maya will allure you with so many things. Oh my God, you are doing chanting for so many years. You are doing service for so many years. Let's have a break, Baba. Go to Bali, go to Hawaii, go to Miami. Go here, have a break with your family for 7 days, 10 days. I tell you what, because I was living in Melbourne for 14 years, one of my friend, not my friend, he was quite senior to me. And he's been in the movement for so many years. So he said, Ki, Prabhuji, I am doing seva for so many years. So we just want a break from the service. I said, Prabhu, you had break for so many lifetime. If your seva is too much, we can reduce it. So you can come, once a while you can come and do. Say, no, I just want to have a break for 1 month or so. I want to go to Bali. I want to be with my family and have a good time there, relax. I said, okay, no problem. Have a relax. Then after 2 weeks, we got an email, like a congregation email, that this person was passed away. This person it was just an unnatural death. He just slept in the night, and morning his wife found that he was dead. And we don't know in which consciousness he passed out his body. We really don't know. So somewhere, until we reach to the goal that where we have a proper Krishna consciousness or God consciousness all the time, we should not stop or take our break, because that is the lollipop or a carrot of a Maya, of an illusionary energy of the Lord. She gives us more prestige. She gives us more name and fame. She gives us more money. Anything, you just name it. And what we do, we start reducing our service slowly, and we come to nil, and we don't even realize that we have nothing to serve. That means we have been cheated by Maya. So we have to be very, very careful. It's only be possible where you are in the association of a very firm or determined devotee. Because if you are in the association, Maya cannot touch you at all. And third thing, and the last thing here, I want to share with you all, that the mercy of the Lord is so prominent that nobody can beat. When Lord started giving His mercy, so nobody can beat here. Not even the demigods. Okay? Ravana, how he got the Lanka? The Lanka, the whole palace, the whole city, it was made of gold. We only wear, a kind of a very small chain, which we just wear it and we feel so proud. This person, Ravana, he had a palace made of gold. Okay? And how did he get it? He cut his head 10 times. And he offered it to whom? Lord Shiva. And he asked the boon. He asked many things. And he took him years and years and years and years to get that benediction. Oh my Lord, give me the house made of gold. That was his desire. And he achieved. And his younger brother, Vibhishan. His younger brother, Vibhishan, what he did, he just bowed down his head in front of the Lord, and Lord already made him, oh my dear King Vibhishan, please get up. How much time it took him to get the mercy of the Lord? Few seconds. He just bowed down. My Lord, kindly accept me. And when you say, oh my Lord, kindly accept me, that time Lord gives you all the protection from everywhere, materially or spiritually, what He gives to Vibhishan here. So that's the example we have to follow of His pure devotee Vibhishana here. Okay? Even though I have so many things to say, but I would like to take some questions from your side. If I would like to answer you and help you to motivate you in your devotional or spiritual journey. Yes, sir. Somebody can repeat the question. I can't hear it. What is he saying? Somebody can repeat me his question. How many incarnation of the gods are there? Yeah, Krishna is the source of everyone. They are only one. Godhead is only one, Krishna. They are not many. Rama is the incarnation of Lord Krishna. There is no difference between Krishna and Rama. Have you read Bhagavad Gita? Have you read Srimad Bhagavatam? I will advise you to kindly read it, and your all doubts will be cleared. All of them are his incarnation. Through his mystic power, he brings one out. Narsinghadev, Lord Rama, Lord Varha, and many other incarnations. Yes, all of them, they have equal. Have you seen a candle? Have you seen a candle or not? A lightning candle. And with that one lightning candle, you can light 20 hundreds of candles. But still there is one original candle. So Krishna is that original candle. I will request you to take Bhagavad Gita and read it out very carefully. Then it will help you to understand. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Please, Mataji, if you can come forward so I can hear you, because without the mic it's hard for me. How can we maintain our enthusiasm? Such a wonderful question, Mataji. To associate with those who has enthusiasms. Srila Prabhupada gives a very beautiful example to understand things. If you want to become a smoker, what you do, there is no school, there is no college, there is no institution for it. How do you do that? To associate with those who are smoking. And if you want to become a drunkard, what you do, you can't come to the temple. You need to go to the people, those who are already drinking it. In a similar way, if you want to become an enthusiastic devotee, come to the temple and associate with them how they are doing it. And it will help you, because by seeing the practical example, it will enthusiase you in your spiritual journey. Because it's just a saying in English, monkey see, monkey do. Because theory is theory. If I'm giving you a theoretical thing, but if you see somebody is practically demonstrating, then it will help you. Really, it works. Like one more example, Srila Prabhupada gives. He says, when you put an iron rod in the it's cold, it's just an iron metal, okay? But as soon as it comes into the contact of the fire, it automatically takes the property of the fire. It burns, it heats, it becomes red. But if somebody touches it, it will burn their hand. So, if you want to become a spiritually powerful, associate with those devotees, those who have the fire of devotion. So they can also ignite the fire in you. So you will be going outside and enlightening others. Okay, and one more question, you asked for two. I think the lady is still waiting for her second question to be asked. Okay? Yes, please, you can go ahead. Sorry? Why Krishna discriminate? Is that your question? Okay, give me any example. Well, you cannot prove like this. No, Krishna, prove it. I'm just asking you. Prove Krishna, why Krishna discriminate, prove it. Prove your own question. Yeah, I will repeat my same answer which I gave you to your first question. Kindly read Bhagavad Gita for this. Because government does not discriminate with anybody. The government has passed the rule. If you disobey, this punishment is there for you. If you follow, we will reward you. So that's not that government is discriminating with anybody. Because government wants to have a peace and harmony in the society. So there is a rule. If somebody doesn't follow the rule, so there is a punishment for them. So it's not mean that Krishna is discriminating with anybody. He is giving opportunity to everyone to come back to him. It is we are saying, why do you want us to do it? So we are like a stubborn child who doesn't want to listen to him. So who is the bad guy here? We or Krishna? Of course, it's we. Okay, thank you so much. And there is a very nice feast is waiting for you. And I don't want to miss it out. Please kindly go before it gets cold. And looking forward to meet you again next weekend with another speaker. Hare Krishna.